Alhaji Murtala Mohammed the message bi ma Tamalefo na no na ama a lot of people so omo questions say aden na Alhaji nim say ala ebe frɛ ne na na isan say enora na Alhaji the sa message no ma Tamalefo. Alhaji Murtala Mohammed ono na ye the MP for Tamale Central, ono kro ya so na ye the Minister for Environment, Science and Technology. Enora oye interview bi edin sembi tuja echire mu say amanfo bi ka no ho asem tese ebi mu di nkonkonsa gu no so entro eno mu twa gu no so nanso no no ni wiase obae no ade a odadwe ne ho pa eni owuo osi onim se nipa bewu eni tinye wiase afefede ena ohwehwe.
The world doesn't evolve around money. No day passes without me Murtala thinking of death. And the day when I said, I think, what can you feel?
Yes, Sansem Wina Enra Alhaji edituja during an interview. Chese unyabotre explaining ho echire mu say the people of Tamale what is 6 months in government ya President Mahama emani ministerial position no ebi mo say eduru time omo ko meka no oyiyom sinchen wan for omo amkobi ebi mo say omo ba nchen for adwuma na wasono bi omo ebi mo say omo wa NDC nanso ono no mum e favor MPP for ebi mo asema omo kan kakra ne say or the contract ema contractor na waji percentage sansem ni nyina onyabotre explain ne ho tese akwaya tese de no nim so obekọ eninti na osisi na chiyi tese onyabotre kyerechire ne nsemu ka se ensem na omo ka fa ne hu ni nyina enye nokore na ono ne wiase obae mpo enye sika na ohwehwe isan so nim se dabi nipa wo ba bi kọ eninti obo ne bere yi isan se wiase mu de ajapade bi abaye no ha bia ye wiase afefede.
We will be talking to the MP for Tamale Central, Honorable IBRAHIM Mohammed Murtala, comrade. He's the MP for Tamale Central and Minister for Environment, Science and Technology. So we'll be having a conversation this morning about Tamale Central in general and of course NETCO and its related matters. There's that conversation that they are working on to make sure NETCO gets back to work, and then they give the people the power and the service they need. So we will be discussing that with the NP to find out exactly what is done so far to get the people and the NETCO guys back on track. So let's get on and have a conversation with the MP and the Minister for Environment, Science and Technology, Comrade IBRAHIM Murtala. Good morning, Honorable.
Yeah, good morning, Governor, and good morning to your cherished listeners.
It's been a while, and now it's business. Anytime I check on you, you're either in New York, US, moving left, right, center.
The nature of my work is that a lot of the projects we are executing are donor-funded projects.
Okay.
That's one. And two, the environmental sustainability space is the way to go now globally. Because if we do not do something to maintain and sustain the environment in which we live, we are all doomed. As the saying goes, that when the last tree dies, the last man dies. So it's a major thing, in fact, and developmental policy formulations anywhere in the world takes environmental issues very, very serious, And my ministry is not only environmental sustainability. You're also talking about science, technology, and innovation. To the extent that I don't have a deputy, a lot of the meetings I attend are ministerial meetings where no director can represent you, etc. And let me also quickly say that some of the travels I have embarked upon were invitations to His Excellency the President, and he referred them to me to represent him.
Do you have one or two of those travels that you think is of benefit to us? I always say us, but of course, especially in Tamale, because we sent you there.
Almost all the travels, in fact, will benefit not just the north, the entirety of this country. For example, when I went to the US, I attended the UN conference on sustainable development. In fact, I went there with Dr. Nimoy Thompson and then the NDPC. So we went there. They did presentations. I also did presentation. And mind you, before I left there, I went to Kenya. Maybe perhaps I need to inform you that I was elected as the chair of the Africa Group of Negotiators on plastic waste management. And then when I went to Kenya, I was also elected as the rep of West Africa on AMSEN. As I talk to you, my technical people have left for Geneva. I shall, inshallah, be leaving for Geneva this weekend. I've also been invited to deliver a keynote speech in Harvard, Houston, in September. So I shall be going to America again to deliver a keynote speech on environmental sustainability issues at the University of Harvard. And for me, that is a huge privilege. I don't want to put, out there some of the security arrangements that are being contemplated or discussed, because the final decision would be taken when John arrives. And if I were coming with him, these things would have been resolved. But one thing I would say is that let's exercise patience, and I'm pleading with my colleague, young men and women, we should exercise patience.
Are you aware whether the cars they seized from VRA, have they returned the cars? Yes,
I'm told. The information I got was that Danyana instructed that the vehicles be returned. So I want to believe that no one would go against the instruction of Danyana. So I strongly believe that the vehicles would have been returned. Governor, let me be very clear. Within the period of 6 months, I have gotten jobs for over 300 people in Tamale Central. I have all the records.
Wow.
Within the period, I have every single record. I have it. In fact, there are people in Tamale Central who reside in Accra. I've gotten jobs for them. Some of them I've gotten jobs for them in Accra, and I can tell you, I have every single record. And anytime I'm coming to Tamale, I mean, it's not good to do that and put people's names out there. But I can tell you that I've gotten jobs for over 300 people in Tamale Center within the period of 6 months. And I'm not discriminatory. To be very honest, some of them are even NPP.
With this job and this related issues you are bringing, aside the NETCO matter we are talking about, we'll surely find time, because, there's this tendency in Tamale, especially within the constituency. If you don't begin to tell people what you have done, people go around to say that you've done absolutely nothing, and they tarnish your image and all that. So when it gets there, we need to let people know if you've actually done this or that. It should be known, so nobody can go back and say that the MP for all these years has done nothing. He doesn't care about constituency and all that. We need to let the public know about your works.
Governor, yesterday, let me tell you, there was another lie during Hajj that I remove people's names. On the day of judgment, people will answer to Allah. Even the people I had, some of them to go, they couldn't even go. And I'm saying this on air. I asked Alaji Scones, you can ask him, whether I participated in getting anybody's name out. But it was out there. They even went to Mecca and said that I have actually removed people's names when they knew that I had no hands whatsoever in it. The people I sent, Governor, 15 people to Hajj. 15, you can ask Alaji Star. I paid the money. 15 people. Look, I'll tell you one thing. There's a gentleman. He's not even a branch executive. He has never held any party position. I sent him to Hajj. I paid. Because the guy supported. Look, Governor, when we were doing the campaign, I was there, and then my organizer came to me with a gentleman, with money, with like this his assistance. Frankly, I was touched. I was touched because this is a man who he's not a politician, he's not even interested in politics. He's just someone who is a beginner. I was touched. So I made a pledge to myself that this man, inshallah, I'll send him to Hajj. I paid. And he was shocked. Governor, but it was everywhere that I deleted people's names. Wallahi, when they knew, I had no hands whatsoever.
Those who were working at the airport as the boys around and all those ones, you didn't delete any name.
They know those who said it. Ask Elijah Scones. He was the one in charge. I never. You can call Collins Dowda. Look, let me tell you, there was one man, and I'll tell you something. There was one man I remember when the old man came to Tamale, and the man came, and the old man, I remember I was there, and then the old man said, oh, this man, when he do one high time, remind me. Do you know the man was added in the government protocol, couldn't go? I paid for the man. I paid. Alhamdulillah. Look, Governor, let me state this. Last year, and I've said this publicly, my rice, I made a profit of almost 1 million Ghana cedis.
Wow.
Look, there was another incident where fertilizer, there are people who said that I took the fertilizer to my farm.
But where did you send the fertilizer? Because we know that all constituencies were given some fertilizer.
I never went.
So
for
that
the
of Tamale Central, where did it go?
Governor, I never went for the fertilizer. You remember when they were giving it? Myself and Honorable Edith Bauer, we said we should not take this fertilizer. So when others were taken, I didn't. It was when they drew my attention that I went for the fertilizer and gave it to the party executives to distribute. But because others were distributing and I didn't, because I didn't go for it. Then when my attention was drawn to the fact that they were distributing the fertilizer, other MPs went for it. Then I went for it and gave it to the party. You can ask the entire executive of the party. But prior to that, someone had told some chairman that I took the fertilizer to my farm in Yaba. I mean, what's the name? Governor. Yaba, my fertilizer in Yaba. In fact, and there was even this siblings for maize. They even said I went to Yaba and brought them. I don't farm maize. It's just rice. And all these things were said. That's why I'm saying that on the day of Jamiale, if you don't like me, but don't lie. I had no hand whatsoever. And you can ask Elijah Spoons, you have callers out there, so call them and ask them whether I ever had any discussion with any of them to remove anybody's name.
Wow.
But it was every out there that I asked that they delete people's names. Ask them. And I'm saying that I'm challenging you, call any of them. Look, Governor, when I meet you, I'll show you text messages I sent to some of the leadership. This is the story that is going. Have I ever asked any of you? And they responded in negative, no. But it was out there, to tarnish my image. And they didn't even stop here. They went to Mecca, where you went there seeking Allah's forgiveness. And they were saying it that they remove people's names on the day of judgment. So Governor, look, a whole lot of things have happened. But I'm saying that I realize that it's an attempt to distract me. What is important is I have started. I'm saying that the job I have created, as I talked to you, Governor, yesterday, after the people I got who came for interview, because jobs, they must be justified. If you want to help anybody, the person must go through interview. The person must justify. If he justifies and the panel thinks that he is qualified to be given appointment, he's given appointment. Is that not the case?
That's it.
As I talked to you yesterday, 23 appointment letters for EPA and other institutions were sent for those who attended an interview and passed and justified and got appointments. When they were sent, I said, come pick it for them. As I talk to you, about 30 have been considered again. Look, some of them are MPP, and I'm saying this on authority. Because when I want to help, look, when someone comes to me, the Bamba know where am I is enough. Governor, over 4,000 MPP people paid the results I got voted for me. Is that not the case? Because do you know out of the 276 constituencies, no MP got more votes than our candidate than me. You know that. So it means that yes, there are MPP people who voted for me. And actually, you know why they voted for me? They voted because they believe I have worked. That medical science student, the 54 medical science students, Governor, MPP people are more than 20 in them. Non-MPP house.
In fact, Chairman Adam Yusuf, anytime he meets me, says, anywhere I see you, I should say thank you, because you've assisted him a lot in terms of payment of fees for the ward. And you know, Chairman Adam Yusuf is the former constituency chairman for the NPP in Tamale North.
But do you know that one is not even part of the medical
students? Yes, I know.
No, but I don't want to. I have never spoken about it.
No, but he personally told me that, and it says every time that, look, if I should see you, I should say it even on air. He has no problem with that. He has been telling me this.
Look, Governor. So the point I'm just making is that those things, and I'm happy. You know what gives me satisfaction? By next year, the first batch of medical doctors, of the medical science students who would come out, they will start their housemanship next year.
Yeah.
Governor, that gives me satisfaction. That gives me joy. And so, frankly speaking, I just want to urge that we should exercise patience. I think it's very important. But you see, look, let me tell you, Governor, if you know Paolo, right?
Yes, I know Paolo, yes.
Paolo is the contractor who is doing the work in Gombeni and the other areas.
Okay.
You can ask him. I have never asked Paolo to give me one dime over the work he's doing. You can ask him.
Oh,
and
okay.
I'm saying this on air. You can ask him.
Oh, okay.
Why?
Well, we understand that when people give contracts, I mean, you take some.
That you can ask him, and you know why? The gentleman was using his personal money to do the work. No, they were not paying them. I don't know whether you get what I'm saying. His personal money used them to do. Look, if you go to the company, only God knows how he was managing, sacrificing to do the work. Are you getting the point I'm making? The world doesn't evolve around money. No day passes without me, Murtala, thinking of death. And that day, when I said, I think, what can you see? So that material vanity, it doesn't shape my life or my world. No.
Honorable, we'll allow you here so you can go ahead and have your time. We wholly hope and pray that by the close of day, the majority of people in your constituency have gets the lights, and then they will be able to get back to you on that matter.
He has abandoned me.
Gafari is here. Honorable Jesús.
Oh, no caller.
No, I don't love the Qatar.
No caller.
Thank you. We are grateful. Have a good morning.